How did I do this to myself? How have I let it get to this point that I have held on to this for too long and I don't even like it? We're gonna experiment just a little bit more because I'm a masochist and I wanna know. I have to do this. This is going to hurt on another level that I don't know how to articulate, but it must be done. Besties, we're about to be in for it. I'm about to do a massive lippy declutter. I even had to go into my purses to pull out the products that are hidden everywhere. So I don't even know if we're gonna have all my lippies, but this is getting out of hand. Look at this. You guys, while curating this new beauty room, I had to get 2 lippy stacks, which does not include lip liners. I have a feeling we're about to have a massive swatch party. Wanna play? I don't even know where to start. Why does a girl need 4 lipsticks in one purse? I don't know, but that is just who I am at my soul, and these are what I took out of there. But this leads me to the first thing that I know I'm keeping. So I'm just gonna do what I did with my palettes and pull out the products that we know we're gonna be keeping because they're too good to leave. Finding more as I'm trying to put these together for you. My Tarte Maracuja collections, whether they be the plumping or the juicy, are all staying. As we know, these have swept the beauty community, and these are some of the OGs that I love, but they are pricey. So I also have, if you have missed it, 3 different NYX Fat Oil Slick Lips. Yeah, the names are confusing, but they're the dupes for these. I'm still on the hunt for the e.l.f. version to compare for you guys, but I have definitely compared these for you. Check out my shorts if you missed that. But these are all staying. This is my Rem Beauty liquid lipstick that I adore. This is one of my favorites. What's the name of this? Leave a Message. It's a beautiful nude. I wear this regularly. She stays. Pacifica had sent me some Glow Baby like lip oils. These are lip balms. I have 2 or 3 of them, and I love them. I keep them right up front actually, so I'm just gonna put them back where they belong. They are tinted and amazing. I guess I should mention, I do have some lippies over here, and these are the more like glossy things that I put on top of some of the products that live over here. So this isn't even everything, believe it or not. Ooh, this is a favorite. This is Warm Peach in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Bullet Lippy. She is again one of my favorites, along with, where's her sister? Her sister Taupe Beige. We love her. We're keeping her. She is fantastic. These 2 are definitely staying in the collection. If you're wanting something creamy that lasts through drinking, that is opaque enough to cover the lips, these are so worth it. Love them. Okay, the keep pile. If you happen to see these in the background, my friends, these are the things that I'm not sure should have made it through the declutters that I've already done through all of these makeup drawers and backup drawers. So if you've missed the videos, click some of these after this video so you are caught up. But these are the products that I am still trying to decide. Should they be staying? Should they be going? There's gonna be a full face of makeup I'm not sure if I'm keeping video. If you are excited for that, comment below or like the video. What is next? I do love some Ofra long-lasting liquid lipsticks, but I don't know if I use all of these. Like, I know I like these 2. Let's do some swatching. Let's start the swatch party. Such a pretty color. That is so perfect for me. I have a neutral undertone, so this one works great. Oh My Rai Rai is next. That one is warmer, deeper, a little bit more on that rosy, pinkish, burgundy side, and that does work well with my undertone. I liked that in the look that I did. If you did not know, I am currently on Ofra's PR list for the year. I won because of you guys. Thank you so much, and if you are not following me on Instagram, you should be right here. Now this one is the shade Pasadena. I'm trying to decide because it is very similar to Oh My Rai Rai. I don't know if I need both of these when it's a formula I like, but I don't reach for every single time. And as we know, I have plenty to go around and I have 1 set of lips. I think I'm gonna put this one in the maybe pile. If you're unfamiliar with how I do my declutters, really quickly, I'll let you know I have a keep pile, a maybe pile, and a declutter for sure pile. And then as I go through this, I'll start to realize certain things in the maybe pile can definitely go into the declutter pile. Some things may wake their way back into the keep pile. It's hard to say. Usually it doesn't go back though. So this is getting us started for our maybe pile right here. I feel like I forgot about these Patrick Ta Major Lip Shines. I loved these. These were top favorites for me. How did I miss them? It's because they got buried in all of my lippies. This one is the shade Is She Younger Than Me? I love the opacity. Hate the name. I think it's stupid, but I love the way these feel on the lips. This shade, She Is Expensive. It's actually more of like a topper because it's a little bit more clear, but that works great for more natural days. And every time I see the name of this product, I always think It's Expensive to Be Me from Erica Jane from Bravo. If you know, you know. Love these. I'm definitely keeping them, but I need to put them front and center because I forgot about them. Got this little shimmer in them, makes your lips so juicy. That pout is lovely. I feel like lipstick declutters can be a little lame, so I want to keep this as entertaining but like thorough as possible. All right, I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. This is a product I don't really wear. If you are new here, you may not know, I don't wear MAC products. Well, I don't buy MAC products. If it's already in my collection, I do wear it. However, this one has continually escaped me, and it's probably because if I'm not talking about it on my channel, I'm more than likely not wearing it. And I love this shade. This is the shade Velvet Teddy right here, which looks beautiful, doesn't it? It goes with this other aesthetic that I have going. But I don't tend to reach for this. I don't use makeup that's not cruelty-free anymore on my channel. That's why I don't talk about it on my channel. So it's like out of sight, out of mind. So what I'm gonna do, because I do love this shade, is see what else I have that is a similar shade to this and be like, can we just get rid of her? Let's find out. So she's gonna go in the maybe collection, even though I'm thinking she's definitely going in the declutter. The lip product I have on today underneath a gloss, I forgot I had. Apparently I have 2 of these. I probably got them in a subscription. They're from, oh no, did I get this from the Creators and Friends? I might have. These are so good, but I totally forgot I had them because they were stuck underneath all of those lippies, that mountain of lippies that I have. From Ravi Beauty, and we have the shade Delilah, and that is what I'm wearing right now under some juiciness. And I kind of want to see, it's a different formula, but it is definitely a very similar color, but it's definitely juicier. It doesn't have that matte pull, which is going to be more comfortable, which is probably why I was just loving putting this on today. She stays, but let's check out the shade Tulip. I'm not too big into pink lip colors, because of my undertone skin tone, it doesn't always look the best on me. Ooh, but because of the formula of this, the fact that it is more hydrating and juicy, it doesn't come across as pink as I thought it was going to. I really like that. So since it is newer to me, I am going to hang on to this. We have a lot in the keep pile and like 2 in the maybe pile. We have to get better about decluttering. We have to. Dang it, and I love you, and I love you. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing? I need to make some life decisions. We have 2 yummy glosses here from our friends at ColourPop, and I love ColourPop, and I love these yummy glosses. They are literally yummy. The first one here is Coconuts About You. It smells lovely. It has a great gloss to it. Not a lot of color or opacity, but it feels great on the lips. The next one is Glamingo Pink, and she has a flush more of color, a little bit more of that pink juiciness. Not too much, but just enough to show it on the arm in the swatch. I hope you can see it there on camera. These are really nice, inexpensive glosses that I do really love, and I put them on top of mattes, like over here. Keep. All right, you guys, these are 2 ColourPop matte liquid lipsticks. One of them is the Ultra, and one of them is so old, the name is wiped off, and they don't even sell the color or shade anymore. This one here, you guys have heard me talk about before. Oh, why has it gotta be such a good color? This is Aquarius 2 from the Kathleen Lights line. I need to see something really quick. REM Beauty. We need to see if she is a close enough dupe that I can let this go. I might need to let it dry down just a bit, but it's close. But this one from REM Beauty is warmer. There's more of a warmth here. There's a little bit more of a brown cool tone right here. Dang. I loved this color. This was like such a perfect lip color for me. But I also got a shade called Times Square. So let's see. This one is also from ColourPop. It's the newer one while I've been on my hunt for this. Let's see how Times Square compares. Oh my golly. So I hope you guys can see these hand swatches here. This one's even closer, honestly. It's got that more rosy base to it. And as it dries, it's looking even more like it. So I'm just gonna give this a little bit. It's such a struggle when you fall in love with something, like in a core moment. When I found this Aquarius 2 color, it was at the like pivotal moment of my life when I was deciding to start a channel and really beginning my YouTube journey and discovering who ColourPop was back in like 2016, 2017. So for me, I think that's why certain pieces of makeup are harder to get rid of than others, because they have such a core memory for me of like, this is what great makeup is like. This is where I start to learn what my undertones are. These are things that I know look beautiful on me, and I just want to replicate it, even though this is definitely old and expired. So I'm trying to decide here if this is close enough. It's gonna go in the maybe pile while this dries and I keep moving forward, because this has to be more Cutthroat than I'm making it. All right, I don't like these. I don't remember where these came from, but they gotta go. Do you see the mess liquid lipsticks leave on white surfaces when they're drying and swatched? It's a mess. These are Mineral Fusion lip glosses. I truly can't remember if I got them in subscription boxes or how I received them, but I tried one recently and it was not great, which is unfortunate because the color is clearly in my wheelhouse. Check out this lighter shade. That's really pretty. It smells like crayons. That can't be good. I just didn't like it. Even though the color's pretty, I need to put these. These are my inaugural in the first batch of declutters. You guys, I dropped Adam off today to go on a retreat, so he is texting me from the airport how crazy things are being there. I have a whole week to myself of anything I want to do. I am a free woman for a week. Oh, I have a feeling I'm gonna be doing a lot of makeup parties in here. All right, I gotta start wiping off some of the gooiness on the inner part of the arm because the gloss is just getting everywhere. Next, we have a Persona gloss that I like, but I have so many glosses. I'm sitting here going, this looks like it's almost done anyway. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile, probably gonna be decluttered. Back to these for a second. They're close, but they're not exactly it. That middle color there is the one I'm trying to match to. And we have some close ones though. I mean, kind of is what it is. I'm probably gonna let it go, but it is hard. Oh, I'm sitting here realizing I have a lip oil in here and I've been looking for a lip oil. So that's actually gonna get moved to my morning section over here. All right, what do we got going here? This is Kismet. Oh, this is a gloss that I think I can get rid of as well. This one is a very light pink and she's okay, but I don't find myself thinking this is a color that actually looks that great on me. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. And it's not even, I think this came from one of those subscription boxes that is kind of questionable anyways. Declutter. Does anybody remember these tiny thin little Fenty lippies? I think I got mine in a Boxy Luxe a while back. And for me, I loved the color, especially in the summer. It's that warm, almost orangey toned, rich color. It's, I mean, obviously a color in my wheelhouse because look at what I have in my collection. I really liked this, and it's not too matte and it's not too wet. It's a great lipstick that I love to have in my purse too. In the summertime, on days that I just need something thin and small, not one of those big bulky lipsticks. I really like it. I don't want to get rid of it yet. I'm not going to. I'm just sitting here arguing with myself going, man, I need to declutter more. I don't wear them all. We gotta, I'm just gonna keep yelling at myself through this video. Be more cutthroat, Nichole. You need to do it. I know, but I just love everything so much. Yes, but you don't need everything, do you? No, I don't. Thank you for going through this psychosis with me. Back to the declutter. Okay, I like Lucky Chick. Let it be known. However, as much as this Bullet Lippy is nice, and it did go with the liquid lipstick that I received from them, it is very gray pink, and it just doesn't look great on me. I thought it would, but it doesn't. And I tried it again the other day, didn't like it. I love the formula. This was a touch warmer. Wait, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Holy cow. Have I been seeking for something that I just said I'm gonna declutter because it doesn't work well on me anymore? The color tone? The thing I've been hanging on to this for? Inspecting this in other daylight. Holy cannoli. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I can't believe I just discovered this on camera. We're taking off the lips right now because we're gonna see. The more this is drying down, the more it's looking identical to the ColourPop shade Aquarius 2 that I have been on the hunt for and kept the body of this whole time. So let's see. All right, having a little liner. Kind of got a purple undertone, gray undertone to it. How have I let this happen? This is how you know that you can take your memories and tweak them to be rose-colored lensed, because I'm sitting here with the exact shade on my lips in a formula that is way more comfortable, way more luxurious, creamy, and buildable than the old formula. That's the exact same color. And am I wrong? Does this not look like a gray tinge of purple undertone? Like maybe I've been swimming and freezing my butt off so my lips are turning blue? How did I do this to myself? How have I let it get to this point that I have held on to this for too long and I don't even like it? We're gonna experiment just a little bit more because I'm a masochist and I wanna know. Half of the lips are gonna be that Lucky Chick color. And this is Aquarius 2. Why does this look different? Why does this look so different? This is actually what I was thinking. Okay, so this half is the ColourPop. This half is the Lucky Chick. On my hand swatches, they look identical, at least in person. Getting some nice lighting here. Why does this look different? This looks way more pinky toned, a little bit more natural. This looks more gray, more of that purple base. If you're wondering why I'm harping on this so much, it's because I have held on to this for forever to try to find a color match. And now that I feel like I feel like I have been bamboozled. As it's drying down, it's looking a little bit more similar, but there's still enough pinkiness. I'm like, ugh. But it is close enough that I'm just like, have I been holding on to this for this long just to discover that I don't like it? Isn't that the ultimate just kick in the makeup pants? I need a moment. I need to reflect on my life choices. So the liquid lipstick is a touch lighter, a touch pinker, a touch more life-like. However, I do not need corpse lips. And this was the sign I needed. You know what? This was from the universe saying, listen, you found it. You found what you were looking for and you don't like it. Let's move on, level up. This is why we do these deep, detailed declutters, because there's gonna be some things also in your collection that you're gonna be like, I need this. I need another version of this. No, you don't. This is a perfect example of how in our minds, it was something great at one point, but now I literally looked at it and I was like, I have death lips. I have death lips. Had to go. This one, and an old friend, thank you for all you've done for me. You're going in the declutter bin. If you saw my last video, you saw me say that this buxom lippy burned my lips. It was so like tingly uncomfortable, and I am not one who is easily swayed. But I will say, when you put something on your lips first and then put the plumper on, it's not as bad unless you layer it up, but you have to do a minimal amount. I don't think I like this. So I'm gonna just immediately put her in declutter. I'm also going to declutter this Instant Crush Half Caked Gloss. Let me tell you. She's not bad, but she's not great. But it's a little too light for me. I don't really like it that much, so I'm gonna declutter it. I have to do this. This is going to hurt on another level that I don't know how to articulate, but it must be done. These are the Becca lipsticks. I fell so deep in love with bullet lippies again after everyone was obsessed with liquid lipsticks for so long, because I was like, I don't wear like lipsticks, I wear liquid lips. And then liquid lips started kind of be going out. You couldn't buy them as much. And I got these amazing Becca lipsticks. And even though Becca is no more, say our, thank yous to the Becca gods, because they were amazing, I don't wear all of these anymore. The one that is in no danger of declutter is the shade Sugar. I like her a lot. Is she a little on the pale side like the other one? Yes, but this one has enough pink rosiness that it looks really good when I have some color to my skin. So she's beautiful. Running out of room here. This red burgundy is real pretty, but I have not reached for her in a very long time. I did for a while there, but I have not in a long time. And this is a pinkier one that in the summer she looks nice, but I don't tend to reach for her a bunch. Keeping this one. Do I want to keep these two? So you can't buy these anymore. It's not like if I make a mistake, I can repurchase it. This is like a one and done kind of thing. I feel like the pink was the first one I thought I was going to declutter when I looked at these, so I just need to stick with my gut. Growing is important, which we learned, because when we hold on to stuff that we're not using, we have a color pop situation like you just saw. So I'm gonna get rid of the burgundy and the shade Tulip and just move it along. Even though they feel like luxe components, I need to keep going because I have a lot of products. This is the liquid lipsticks in the shade Blissful from Lucky Chick. That is the the liquid lipstick version of the Bullet Lippy that we just did the comparison with. That's what we need to compare. I'm going down this rabbit hole again, and it's because I'm dramatic. Now I have to know because I loved this. Is this the more pink color? Let's find out. First, we put it next to the swatch. Why does the swatch not look the same? It looks more pink. Maybe that's a good thing for when it dries down, because it's the exact same color, right? Blissful in the Bullet Lippy. This is Blissful in the gloss. This is gonna be my happy medium, isn't it? This is where I'm gonna be like, all right, this looks nice. This doesn't look like dead lips. This looks like a nice little pink, and ignore the rest of the lining around the lips because at this point, we've all gone rogue. We have huge lips right now. I've been destroying them, but it is for the sake of this video and for the sake of figuring out this color matching. Because it's a gloss, it may not dry down as much, but it is definitely pulling lighter than the Blissful and the regular lipstick right here. These are supposed to be the same shade from Lucky Chick. This pink shade, I loved it so much, to the point that I feel like it's almost gone because you can kind of see the sides here. Right now we're on Lipstick Gate 2024 for my beauty room, and we're trying to figure this out. This is a detective moment. The Tarte lip injections, I don't really love this, don't really use it, so gonna declutter her. Ooh, the Poudir matte lipstick. This is something I got from a subscription box that was a little questionable. Don't love it, not using it, forgot about it. Going in a declutter. Oh, I have another Rave Beauty. Oh, yes, a nice little flush of nude, which is totally up my alley, so I love this. Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Diamond Milk. I don't honestly use this shade much, but this is such a good formula. I could look at my lips. They just look like I'm a puffer fish today with everything I've done to them so far. Come on out. Florence by Mills. This is another balm, I think, or like it's a tinted lip balm. I remember getting this. I think the packaging is freaking adorable. Running out of areas to swatch. Yeah, I've been putting this in my like bag for just like a little flush of color on the go. Y'all, I wish I could say I was done, but I'm not. I kind of think I need to do this rapid fire to be more cutthroat and just get through the rest, because we still have to put everything back together. The Merit Beauty lipsticks. Let's see. Millennial, Slip, Aperitif, Baby. Beautiful pulls, beautiful formula. However, I only reach for about 2 of these products. I reach for the front 2, never the back 2. So these 2 are getting decluttered, these 2 are staying. Sticking with Merit Beauty, let's look at their glosses. On Natural, which is a really natural, pretty shade. This is the shade Taupe. I don't think I ever really reach for Taupe, so I'll keep Au Natural and declutter Taupe. Lise Veter, I'm probably saying this wrong, that's why I'm saying it extra fancy. This is the shade Clara from my darling friend Sam Bam 89, but you can probably tell from that color and the colors that were over here earlier, it just is a little too on that gray tone scale for me, but this was a shade I loved. I used it a bunch back in the day, but it's very, very, very old. I mostly held on to it for sentimental value because it was my first video swap, my first like collab with anyone, and Sam was so sweet. This is just like a memory of her and that collab that is forever ages and ages old, but it's time to let go of her. I don't wear it. It's also expired beyond belief. Y'all, do you remember the Villains collection from ColourPop? This is the shade Hades. I still reach for this every spring and summer for obvious, gorgeous reasons. This is supposed to be the brand Give, but I still don't see it. And this is the Gwen Stefani line. This is a newer lipstick to my collection. This is Tragic Me. It was in a shade that I really liked. It's a little bit more on that like berry side than I usually do, but I have been reaching into it, so I'm gonna hang on to it. We have 3 Flexi Slicks from Ofra, and I am excited to jump into these. This is the shade Fuzzy. This is the shade Stretch. It's a little bit more of a pale pink than I usually enjoy, but this one's not been bad. I don't know, let me think about it. Maybe I'll do 2, because this one in the shade Velour is just too berry for me, too grape maybe for my skin tone. Is not something that I jive with, so I'm definitely getting rid of this one. Here we go again. If my lips don't fall off, it will be a miracle. Oh, she's cute. Don't notice the fact that they're completely overaligned from all the other lipsticks. She's cute, she stays. So we're gonna keep Stretch and Fuzzy and declutter that third one. All right, and these are more dupies in here. I have 2 Lawless Forget the Fillers and then 2 Tarte Man Eaters. These are plumpers. These are the plumpers that if I'm gonna reach for a plumper, these are the ones I reach for, not the buxom hot shot plump shot that literally killed my mouth, or the Too Faced lip injections, even though I know those work pretty well. This one is in the shade Rosy Outlook. I don't know if you'll be able to see Rosy Outlook, but it's a really nice formula. Oh, they're both Rosy Outlook? Oh, why does one look more pink than the other? Okay, well, I'm gonna keep this one, declutter this one, because I don't understand why that looks like that. Well, that made that easy. Man Eater, I did really love these. Ooh, I definitely like the mauve. I like them both. I'm gonna hang on to both of these, but let's see if they all fit. And actually, let's do a quick run over of everything so far. All of this is the keep pile. These are some maybes, and these are the declutters. These are the things that are going. So let's just really quickly, you know what? I don't need any of it. I don't need any of it. There's no sense in holding on to the maybes. So these 3 maybes are gonna move directly into the declutters. I cannot believe how much room I now have in all of these caddies. Like, this looks half full. Almost like, why do you have such a big thing for your lippies? Well, this is why. This is everything we cut. So even if these declutters don't feel like as massive as eyeshadow palettes and the other things, it really frees up so much room. I can't even believe it. Now I can see what I love. Now I got this piece over here though, because this lipstick caddy doesn't really hold these big pieces well. They like fall right out. You can see they don't fit necessarily. So I found this on Amazon and it works perfectly. Hold everything in really nicely. So let's count up all the declutters, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow! This was an even 20 lip products. For one set of lips, that's a ton. You guys, this is a lot. Even if this doesn't look like something maybe massive, it is huge for just a single beauty space. And now I have room for the rest of the year to grow, to figure out what I love, but I'm trying to keep this curated, so I don't want this to get out of control again. So I kept 37 lippies in there. Believe it or not, that is 37 lip products just in those two alone. And this is 20. So I just decluttered 35% of my lipstick collection, you guys. This is fantastic. Don't forget, we are going to be going through the products that have been left over from this declutter that I'm still like, wait, how did you make it through the declutters for this year? I have a whole face of makeup pulled aside to decide, are some of these products staying or are they going? They made it through the first round of declutters, but will they make it through the wear test of things that I'm still questioning? Stay tuned, be subscribed, and then we're gonna be jumping into all of the beauty updates that I have done in this beauty room, from the floors to the walls, all of it. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.